Hello, my cherished doll friends. Welcome back to my doll collecting channel. My name is Cheryl. I'm really glad you're here today. I just have a small video for you about MapleLea dolls. You can see I have some MapleLea dolls up there behind us. We've got Charlesie over there. She's from British Columbia. We have Taryn from Banff, Alberta, and we have Leonie from Montreal, Quebec. And right here, I have my Sila doll, and she's an Inuit girl from Iqaluit. Iqaluit? Let me put my glasses on so I can tell you what it is. Okay, I have her journal right here. She's from Iqaluit. Oh, I was right. Iqaluit, Nunavut. This is her journal, and I wanted to spend a bit of time with my Sila doll today. I do have a box to open here from MapleLea, and I'm really excited to share it with you. I recently watched Blaine's video on Blaine's channel of his visit to the local store in Toronto, Canada. He lives close by, and he's able to go to the store quite often and visit the owner there, Catherine. And they've developed a little bit of a friendship, and she agreed to do an interview and a store tour with him recently, and that was a great video. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. He goes in depth through the store, into the back rooms and the office and the storage areas, and it's super cool and interesting. And if you like MapleLea dolls, you can't miss it. So I was inspired again when I saw that video to get my MapleLea dolls out. I did put in a small order, and so I'm also in the middle of dressing my dolls for Christmas or the holidays, and I've just started with my American Girl dolls, and I'm doing a bit of a shorts series. I've done one so far. I'm going to try and do one every week of dressing one of my American Girl dolls for the holidays. So that'll be in short form, but today I wanted to do a regular long video for Sila and to open this new box of things. And there's another item in here that I am really excited about, and I'll tell you why when we get it open. So I'm going to do that now, and when the box is open, I'll be right back. And in the meantime, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, if you like my content. A lot of people don't subscribe, they just watch, but subscribing really does help me out, so I appreciate that. And like the video and share it if you know anybody else who's interested in American Girl and MapleLea and 18-inch dolls and doll collecting. So I'm going to just pause for a minute while you do that and open this box, and then we can look at what I got. I'm so excited. So here I am with this box. It's cut open. I haven't looked at anything yet, so I'm just going to do that now. I'm going to lift out the paper, throw it on the floor. Okay, so there's the packing slip, and this is what I see. 4 beautiful blue MapleLea boxes. Trying to remember what I ordered. I mean, I do know, but there's more pieces than I remember. So, all right, you know what? I don't want to start with this one. I'm going to start with a different one, just because I think it should be in the order that you might put an outfit on somewhat. So if that's the case, yeah, so let's start with this one. And we have an outfit for the holidays here. And I think it's going to look really good on Sila. So here it is in the box, a little Christmas dress, and it's a knit dress. And you can see it's got a couple of layers of ruffles there. It's absolutely adorable. It's got little trees on the tops and the bottom, and moose is the design. I think that's hilarious. Oh my goodness, and the pattern even goes around to the back. That is so well made. It's so soft. It's like a cozy sweater dress. Look at that. I love it. So that is the dress. It also comes with a pair of turquoise tights, which I think is an interesting choice. But actually, if you look closely at the sweater, there are turquoise details in the coloring there. So I think that's going to go quite well. It's going to look really cute. So that is our outfit that we're going to try on Sila. And there's more. This is part of the outfit too, a little additional piece. I'm really excited about this one. It's a fuzzy coat. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. It is so soft and fluffy. It's got a hood and it's kind of a creamy white and it has a zipper and it's lined. Well, it's kind of not really lined actually. It's more of the inside of the fabric of the fur, so that's fine. But it's nicely finished off. No rough edges or anything. Just a nice little warm, cozy jacket for her to wear on top of her sweater dress. I think it's going to look adorable. Okay, so we've got 2 more boxes to open. So there's this little one here. You can probably guess what this is going to be. All right. Well, I should have read the name of that outfit. Did it come with journal pages? Hold on. Let's backtrack just a little bit, shall we? I missed some important details. Okay, so this outfit, because it has the journal pages as usual, is called Tamarack Trails. So there it is there, Tamarack Trails. And it contains a knitted Fair Isle dress with moose and tree design, teal tights, and collectible journal pages. Okay, that's what I wanted to know there. And what do they call the little jacket? So the jacket is, oh, that's cute, Silent Snow Jacket. This package contains cream plush jacket and collectible journal pages. And some of the journal pages have pictures of little winter animals and snow scenes there. So that's really cute. I'll read those later and add them to Sila's journal. So I didn't want to miss those before we moved forward. Exciting. Of course, this one has journal pages too. Just a tiny little box. Usually these are shoe boxes. So let's see what shoes we got. Oh, that's cool. Cloud Puff Walkers. Cream suede boots with plush cuffs and string decoration. So that's what they look like. And there's a nice picture of the northern lights up there and some other winter kind of pictures here. I'll keep all those together and check that out later. So let's have a look at these little boots. Oh my goodness. How cute. They're white fluffy boots with a little kind of a faux leather tie, and they Velcro on the sides. There's a little bit of tissue in there. Take that out. Oh, those are cute. I really love those. Let's get the other one out. There we go. So we're going to dress our Sila in this adorable little outfit. But before we do that, I want to show you what the last box is. And I hope it's right because it doesn't seem right for what I think I got. But we're about to find out. Okay, where's the other box? Okay, so this is the other box. And it looks kind of flat. And it's not a wardrobe item. It's not clothing. So I feel like it's a bit flatter than it should be, but hopefully it poofs out. Let's find out. Yeah, it's okay. He's in there. It's a little dog. Oh, he's so soft. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm having an emotional moment here right now. The reason I got this dog is because he looks exactly like my Blazer boy, my little toy poodle that I had. I used to call him Button Eyes. And when I saw this in the catalog, his little brown button eyes and his little button nose, I had to have this little guy. And I think his name is Sable. But he's going to be Blazy Boy in my collection. And he is the softest little puppy. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at you guys. He's adorable. I've never felt such a soft little dog. He's like floppy. That's why he fit into that flat box so well. Okay, so I just want to put him in my top. You can stay there. Oh, in Blaine's video, he was showing Sayla's little white dog. I can't remember his name, Nook Nook or something, and it was in her hat of her Amaudi. It looked so cute. I just want this little guy to be like as close to me as possible. Okay, there we go. Do you think he'll stay? Blazy boy. Oh, he's so cute. It's bringing back lots of memories, you guys. I had Blazer. I'm going to try and find a picture to insert here so you can see. But I had this little dog. I should tell you the story, actually. I'm allergic to dogs and cats, but I do have a cat right now. And but a long time ago when my son was young, I was dating a fellow and we were living together, and he wanted a dog so bad that it hurt. He really wanted a dog. And me being a pleasing kind of person, I wanted him to be happy. And I thought, well, I started researching dogs that were hypoallergenic. And so I had this dog breed book and magazine, and I was flipping through it and looking at all the dog breeds. And of course, poodles came up really high as being non-allergenic dogs or hypoallergenic dogs. So we were talking about it, and he really wanted a big dog. And I love cats. I wanted a dog that was as close to a cat as possible. So we decided to compromise, and we decided that we would do poodles. We'd get two. We would start with a little one for me because it's more like a cat size pet. And so we'd get a toy poodle for me, and we would get a standard full-size poodle for him. But we get mine first so that I could get used to the idea and see how the allergies were and see how that all went. So I started going to dog shows, and I started getting really interested in the breeding and the purebred dogs, because I knew that they would be really well bred and be good for the allergies. So I was going to dog shows, and I met this breeder there that had a little dog that looked just like this. And she said, this one's not for sale, but I have his brother at home and he is for sale. And I really wanted a girl dog, actually, but I was open-minded. I wanted an apricot toy poodle, and I just couldn't resist her offer to come and see it. So I took my little son. He was probably about, I don't know, 3 or 4 at the time. I don't really remember. I'd have to look it up. We went over to her house and we went upstairs, and she said, okay, I'm going to open the gate and let the little dog come out. So this little dog came running across the floor. He was already 18 months old. He wasn't a little puppy. He was a show dog, actually. He was a champion show dog. His name was Nirvanalin Blazing Star. And he just ran across the room and wiggled up to us and was just, oh my gosh, you can just imagine. We both fell in love with him right away, and it was wonderful. So we agreed to adopt him, purchase him, basically. And so I went to her house a couple of times before even taking him home, because she needed to teach me how to groom him properly. And also he was a well-trained poodle too. He was a show dog. So she had to teach me a little bit about the dog commands, and she let me take him for a walk and made sure that I could handle him and that I could handle the grooming. And the grooming, let me tell you, was a huge job. A very big job. It took me hours and hours, sometimes 8 hours, to do the full grooming on him. But I was proud of myself, and being a bit artistic, and I like to play with dolls and hair and all that kind of stuff. I actually enjoyed the process of doing all the grooming, and I used to cut him and shape his puffy head and his puffy tail and do all of that. So I did it for years and years, and then it just became too much, and I had to take him to the groomer. But anyway, the funny part of this story is that I never wanted a dog in the first place. And so not soon after we got the dog, my boyfriend and I split up. So there I am, a single mom with a dog that I hadn't wanted in the first place. But of course, you know already, I fell in love with Blazer, and he was in my heart, and he was going to stay for sure. But I ended up, separating from this guy who wanted the dog, and why I got the dog in the first place. And for 17 years, owning a dog when I really wanted a cat. And being a single mom, it was really hard. We had to go for walks, you know, all the time. And I had to take my son in the stroller. So he must have been really young then, probably about 2. So we would go with the stroller and go for a walk with the dog. And I had to fit that into my routine. So it was a lot having a little dog and a baby all by myself as a single mom. And anyway, I kind of rambled a bit, but I just wanted you to understand why this little dog is so, I'm just so taken by him, because he really seriously looks exactly like my little blazer boy. And I'm going to find a picture and show you. But okay, let's put him down and get this outfit on Sila. I'm just going to change her off camera and take a moment, and I'll be right back. Thanks for listening. Also, if I didn't make it clear, Blazer is no longer with us. He passed away probably 5 or 6 years ago, maybe longer. So that's part of why I'm feeling emotional right now about this little dog. So I don't think I made that clear. So I thought I better come back and tell you that if you didn't figure it out for yourself. So, okay, Sila and I will be right back. So I wanted to show you how she looks in the little outfit first before I put the coat on. Isn't she sweet? So there's the boots. Gorgeous. And these tights are really good quality, really soft. Just like Blaine says, their clothes are so soft. This is the most cute. I would like to have a dress like this. I would totally wear this. Doesn't she look cozy and ready for winter and very cuddly? And she's got beautiful hair. It needs a brush, but it's very shiny and very long. So there's Sila in the little dress, and let's get her jacket on. This is the cutest little jacket. Here, I don't want to cover the mic. I'll just do it this way. So I hope you don't mind that I didn't show the dressing part on the video. I felt that I did so much talking with my story. I didn't want to keep you too long with dressing her too. So I did most of that off camera for you. But there she is. Oh my goodness, so cozy and cute. I love it. She's a beautiful doll. If you don't have Sila in your collection yet, or if you don't have any MapleLea dolls, she's a perfect one to start with because she is so unique and so beautiful. And her hair is actually very easy to manage too. So let me see if I can get it so that I can put her hood on. See how that looks. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. So there she is with the hood. I don't have it done up yet. And I could probably tuck her hair in. Adorable, don't you think? It is very soft. You can see how soft it is. Like almost as soft as Blazer. Maybe this will be her little dog. I know this isn't her dog in the journals, but actually I didn't see any journal pages for this dog. I'm going to have to look on the website and find out the story behind him. I'm not sure who he belongs with. Maybe one of the other characters. So we will find out, and maybe I'll insert that at the end. But there she is. She is in her winter Christmas outfit, and hopefully I'll be back another time when I dress more of my MapleLea dolls for Christmas, and we can see how they turn out and how they look for the holidays. So I hope you enjoyed that, everybody. Please like and subscribe, and I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you again soon in the next video. Bye for now. So I notice I do this a lot in my videos. I say goodbye and then I come back. So surprise, here I am again. But I did say that I was going to try and find out where the dog belongs. So I've got the catalog here, actually. This is the first time they've ever sent me a catalog. So I was really excited. Oh, I'm out of breath. I ran up and down the stairs. So I know there's a picture of Sable in here. So there's Sila and her new Amaudi, and there's her little dog. That little white dog is called, what is he called? And they're not available right now. Oh, Nanook. Nanook is the puppy, and Nuklilik is the mum dog. Oh, that's the mum dog. And look, that's what I was saying earlier about how the little dog looks in her Maudi in the hood. Looks so cute. So let's find out who Sable belongs to. Because I know I saw her in here, or him. I guess mine will be a him because it's Blazer. My boy was a boy. He was such a good dog though. We would take him walking and we'd let him off leash, and he was so athletic. He used to run and run and run in circles, and he was just a tiny wee little thing too, because show dogs are bred to be, you know, a specific size, and he was, you know, the proper size to be a show poodle. And he had that haircut. I never trimmed his hair like the show poodles, but where's Sable? There's Sable. So he's just in the fall fun section, and he's down there, and he's also in the picture. Sorry for the shine. And he is Sable the dog. He's a sandy colored multi-poo plush dog. So multi-poos and poodles pretty much look the same, especially when you let their hair grow a little long. So yeah, Blazer looked exactly like this. So yeah, I just loved him so much. He was adorable. Anyway, so I did find out that it doesn't look like he belongs to any particular character. I'm going to read that a little bit more and make sure. But I did want to brush her hair and make it look a little neater and do up her jacket. And I'll show you a final look of her with my other girls. I love how these clothes have working zippers. Oh, that works perfectly. So there, that's what it looks like with the coat done up. And then she's got lots of hair. I'm just going to give it a little brush. My MapleLea wire brush here. And I might try and tuck it into the hood. Let's see. Maybe if she had a ponytail, it would work better. It's kind of hard to tuck her hair all in. I kind of did, but it's kind of sticking out. There we go. Maybe if I turn her head a little bit. She looks so pretty. I kind of like it better down with her hair showing because she's just so beautiful. There we go. Yeah, there she is. So I will pose her with the other girls and we'll get her looking good. Right now she's a bit of a mess, so I'll get her looking good and I will see you really soon. There she is, all set up with little Blazer boy. The girls are all together. They're so adorable. I love them.